Are we supposed to be doing a review?
Shh, there's a Rapidash nearby.
Fuck Rapidash.
No, really. Like, I don't want to get more candy to transfer my ponytail. I like my ponytail where it is.
No, fuck that.
I have like,
There's an Eevee. Eevee nearby.
I have like 3 of them already.
You evolve it, man. Look, I got a Vaporeon and... I'm not even kidding. Vaporeon, Jolteon. Fuck.
They're looking at us.
All right. Sorry. I apologize.
That's right.
The internet has been consumed by Pokemon.
And that break that we took did not help. Hello, ladies and nerds.
Welcome to the Film Buffs Anonymous, where no film will be safe.
Safe. And we will not be safe from this movie.
Fuck.
This is my home. Get out now.
No, this is not your house. Now, what's your name?
My name is Bill Wilkins, and I'm 72 years old.
What do you make of that voice?
Sounds confused. Is he senile?
The voice on this tape is coming from an 11-year-old girl.
Okay, let's talk about one of the
Conjuring.
so far one of the biggest hits of the summer, The Conjuring 2. James Wan brings the scares once again. He knocked it out of the park with the first Conjuring.
He even knocked the shit out of it again, producing for Annabelle.
But the third time's the charm. Can he do it better?
The third time around?
Yeah, I mean here on this one, is Conjuring 2 a good movie or better than the first one? It's amazing.
It is almost as good as the first one.
I liked it better than the first one.
Honestly, the first one, here, bear in mind, the first one's like Mir. The Conjuring 2 is about Mir. That is not bad. That's very close.
For you, that's not bad. Yeah.
That's very close.
This time it takes place in the
London?
Yeah, in London, but in the 70s or 80s. When?
I would say 70s still.
70s still. And
They have this great joke with the camera, with this massive ass camera. What's it called? Ed Warren like puts it on his shoulder. He's just like, holy crap! That looks at me. He's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
And then he puts it down. It's so light and small. It's like I love the comedy in this. There's like little jokes here and there.
This is what a horror movie should be. It should have the scary moments. It should have the scenes that make your heart want to like explode.
The character development?
Yeah, but it also should have those scenes to balance out everything else. I gotta give a shout out to the guy Patrick Wilson. Plays Edward. My fucking god, this is like both him and Vera Farmiga. First of all, if you told me that they were a couple in real life, I'd believe you.
Fuck yeah.
They have chemistry up the ass. It is amazing. But especially him, because there's something so charming about the way that he plays him.
You know, honestly, he is actually my number one choice. I want to see him play Owlman again in Watchmen. You know,
Yeah, right?
Owlman in Watchmen. I want to see him do it again.
No,
Dude.
not against it.
This film, the story was great though. It wasn't just like the scares that made this movie good. It had a great, compelling story. It made you give a shit. And granted, it was a bit cliched with the whole.
Sometimes, yeah, but you know, at this point, what can you create in a new horror movie? Especially
exactly.
one that's supposed to be a real story. You know?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, it took the whole fact that it knew that there were some cliches in it, but you know what? It fucking ran with it.
Yeah.
And it did an amazing job running with it.
Yeah, this is one of the, I went with a couple of my cousins back in Monterrey. We actually did a double feature. We saw X-Men Apocalypse, and then we saw this one. And while we were watching X-Men, we could hear like yells from the next room, and we were like, "What the fuck is this going there?" Because like sometimes they play like soccer games on cinemas.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Mexico is a better place than wherever it is that you live. And
you mean freedom? Just kidding.
Anyway, and then we came out and we were asking the people on the next room like, what were you watching? And we're like, oh, The Conjuring. And then we were like staring at each other like, should we? Should we? And then we went in and it was so worth it. The scene the scene from the trailer where all the crosses start like turning.
Yeah.
I when I saw it in the trailer, I didn't see it in context. I was like, you know, that looks kind of like a little dumb. When I saw it in the movie, like even my cousin was like, this director has balls. Like that scene took balls. I mean, it is awesome. I was watching an interview with
James Wan?
No, the Hayes brothers, I think they're called the writers.
Okay.
They're Chad Hayes and Carrie Hayes. They're twins, and they wrote the first one and also wrote this one. Apparently, they got together with the real Lorraine Warren.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that you can get like her blessing. And apparently, when they were writing the first one, she was a little scared. You know, she was like maybe because she was scared about how much justice they can do to her husband.
Yeah.
And after she saw the movie. After she saw the first movie, she told them that oh you did great, you did great. But when she saw the second one, apparently she met up with them after a screening. She hugged both of them and told them, "You got my Eddie right."
Oh.
That's
That's nice.
that's just a lovely story in this bloodthirsty, scary ass movie.
Well, apparently, supposedly, from what I understand, James Wan would actually contact Lorraine Warren, so not Ed Warren. He's passed away.
Yeah.
Sir, thank you for stopping demons, for God's sakes.
Yes, thank you.
Literally.
Yeah.
What's it called? But James Wan would actually contact Lorraine Warren and ask her what happened here, or what happened here, or what do you think about this?
Yeah.
He would contact her on a weekly basis to ask her, what do you think about this?
Yeah.
To make sure they got things right, and they did.
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
Yeah, I mean, this is a beautifully directed movie. If you ask me, who's the star of this movie? James Wan.
Yeah.
He is such an underrated talent because people see horror movies and they think, oh, they're whatever. No, they can be art, and this is
Fucking
a
art.
great movie. It's a really fun movie.
I like I guess we can call them now Wanisms.
Sure.
Wanisms.
Sure.
Yeah, we have Martin Scorsese-isms, we have Nolanisms, now I guess we have Wanisms.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of them, like a lot of the replays from the first Conjuring to this one. The long tracking shot in the house where it ends in underplayed moments.
Yeah.
It shows unity within the family.
Yeah.
The introduction, most of the time titles are just like a throwaway thing. You just see them.
Yeah.
But this one, the title will like scare the shit out of me. Like it's like,
Yeah, that was scary.
I know he's paying homage to The Exorcist, but man, even the title, when the title sequence says "get your bones chilling," you're in for a fucking ride.
Yeah.
And it never slowed. The thing is, with these kind of productions, as the film goes, it shows, the fatigue shows, and it slows towards the end. It's like they start dropping the ball.
Yeah.
This film.
Yeah. Also, the pacing of this movie, like everything, like shot for shot, you never feel bored. You always feel like this family is going through a tough thing. But for example, when you see them like putting the tree on Christmas, or
nice.
or trying to like take a nap, or all like trying to sleep, they're going through a shitty situation, and they know that they're working through it. And it's scary, but the fact that they're united, it makes it feel nice. I love the ending. Because a lot of horror movies, they usually either end on like a whatever note or in last money shot to get a sequel. And this one it has closure. It has a happy ending. That scene spoilers, but that scene at the end when you see Ed and Lorraine dancing. Yeah. It's so nice. Like it's just a nice, lovely thing to see. Stuck in this very dark, very psychological
film
thrill ride, because it's almost like a roller coaster, because it takes you up and down. That nun is fucking terrifying.
That nun. Okay, and here's the thing. Here's a little tidbit of information in case you guys didn't know.
Yeah.
The nun was actually added in about a month and a half before the film was released, because James Wan just felt like it's missing something. It's missing that fire, that space, that special taste.
Yeah.
So he went back into reshoots.
That thing to really bring in the kids.
Yeah. He's missing that thing. Just like
what do we need here?
We need to give the religious people just a good little punch in the nut.
Little punch in the nut, yeah.
And he used a fucking nun to do it.
A really terrifying fucking nun. When I first saw it, I thought it was Ronan the Accuser from Guardians of the Galaxy. And then I was like, okay,
fuck, that's so accurate.
Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah. But no, it's actually pretty terrifying. I just wanted to say that, if you're going to rank it like right next to the original, which really you shouldn't, what I like about these movies is that you can do so many, and there's always new material because they had a lot of cases.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can do a lot and it will never feel dated, and it will never feel like, oh, it's too much, they're just cranking things out of the ass. Yeah. No, they're real stories.
Yeah.
And one thing that I was worried while watching this was when Ed Warren is chasing the demon inside of the house, and Lorraine is like stuck behind because something is like nutting her to go through. I didn't know that Ed Warren had passed away. So when that was happening, I was like, dude, check your phone. Is he dead? Because like if he dies, like I can't see this. Like no, I would have hated if he would have died right there. Because, like, no. Keep these two together. We can have, like, 20 more movies of them. I would love it.
Yeah.
And also, what I was saying, I was comparing it to the original. The chemistry is still there. They're the only characters that really need to come back. The only thing that I will say that kind of like was missing from this one was that one big money shot. I was talking to you about the dog scene when
the creepy man.
Yeah. Well, when you see that they mentioned that the dog is gonna like sound the bell when he wants to go out. And the dog is like sitting right in front of the door. So the kid like comes in, he opens the door. You think something's gonna come out from outside the door, but no, it's the fucking dog. That is a scary scene. As a dog owner myself, that terrified me. But also, I feel like while that was really scary, it wasn't as simple and elegant like the scene when she's when the first one when she's like going down the stairs and you just see the hands from the back. I mean, that's in the cover art for the DVD. That's how scary it is.
Yeah.
But I will say this. If I had to rank this one, I'll rank it higher than the first one. I think it's an improvement. And if they want to do more, sold. As long as James Wan is directing them, though.
I'd say, honestly, the money shot, the whole...
Yeah.
Well, that was scary. To me, the money shot was the scene when Ed Warren went up to, again, when he's like partially blind.
Yeah.
And he goes up to the little carousel in the actual upstairs.
Yeah.
And the creepy song is going and the thing is twirling. And then he disappears and Ed Warren looks up. Bam! Creepy man right here.
Right
He just
there.
fucking like jumps backwards.
Yeah.
And he gets up and slams into the closet, destroys the fucking roof, and pops out from the other side and starts walking towards Ed. That to me was the money shot because that whole scene was scary. There was never a point where I was like, oh fuck, run. I was just like, fuck. Like, I was scared. I was scared the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, oh my god, this film,
Yeah.
the scares were left and right, and they weren't
Yeah.
all pop-up scares. That
Yeah.
one was a pop-up.
Yeah, but one, but like one in the middle of like a lot of scenes that are really honestly terrifying. Like I remember the scene that I jumped the most was when the daughter is trying to watch TV and she notices that like the controller's gone and then like it's in the seat back, it's in the back, and when she turns around and it's like right in the nun is like right behind her.
Yeah. My house.
Yeah. That scene, I jumped because I honestly did not see it coming, and that's not a jump scare.
Yeah.
That's like a real big. That's
A real moment.
yeah, because it's been building for just that scene. It was building up, and it is honestly terrifying, but at the same time, like I told you, surprisingly heartwarming.
Also, I thought it was brilliant, the whole scene when they're like, when Ed Warren pulls his MacGyver and he puts the two tapes together, he's just like, if I'm right about this, help me, it won't let me go. Like that, going back and forth. Damn.
That shows you that they're smart and that and that believing them or not, they kind of know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing, which this is kind of weird, but just the little girl. I've never been terrified of a little girl. The Exorcist didn't fucking scare me as much as this little girl did, and she wasn't all like
heavy makeup or anything.
Yeah, no, she was just. It was the fact that it was a little girl and a demonic voice was coming out.
Yeah.
And I love the scene when the priest comes to the Warrens and says, "What do you think of the tapes? I think he's delusional, maybe Alzheimer's." That came from a 10-year-old girl. Go.
Yeah.
Oh man, this movie. It's not just the fact that it's terrifying though. The storytelling is amazing here.
Yeah, because you can make a scary movie. You
Out of anything.
can make a paranormal activity for like $200.
Yeah.
And yes, when it first came out and it was like a novelty, it was scary. But this is actual character. There's actual development. There's pacing. There's a nice background for anything. The characters all have very loud personalities.
Yeah.
You can pinpoint all the kids. And there's like 7 of them, and you can be like, okay, this is the one that does this. This is the one that gets bullied. This is the one that does this.
There's 4. Wait, there's the little shit
Yeah.
that tries to stand up for himself, and then it's like Darwinism, kid, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Then there's the sister, the older sister,
Yeah.
the one that's like, why'd you fake it?
Yeah.
Then there's Stutter McGee, and then there's Possession.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, the mother has a lot of personality. You feel that she's like struggling so hard and she's suffering, but she keeps through because she loves her kids.
Yeah.
And like I told you, that chemistry between Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson.
Yeah.
It's for the lack of a better word, lovely.
Oh, in case you didn't know, the word name Valak actually comes out well before.
I saw it. I noticed it.
No, I saw it the second time I saw it.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second, Valak, you son of a bitch! And even on the bookshelf,
Yeah.
I saw Valak
I saw
all
it
over the
too,
place.
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
James Wan's giving us Easter eggs now. I need to go watch The Conjuring again.
Aquaman is gonna be fucking amazing.
Dude, the thing is, I don't know how the hell he's gonna do it with underwater, but you know what, James Wan, I trust you.
Hey, James Wan,
Dude,
you're good.
He might need that actually.
Yeah. He might live with the priest at this point just to like stay safe.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So overall rating?
overall rating? I'm going strong. I'm going 9.3 out of 10.
I'm gonna say 9.
A close 9. Yeah.
The Conjuring is like a 9.5. So The
Okay.
Conjuring 2, solid 9. The only thing is that I didn't care for the family as a whole as much as I did in the first one. This one, I only really cared about Stuttering McGee
Yeah.
and the girl and the mom. I didn't give a shit about the 2 older siblings.
Yeah. I think you can you need a family that like holds up. But at the end of the day, I'm in it for the Warrens.
The Warrens are always the best part of the film. But
Yeah.
although I kind of noticed in the first one, they were more of like, it was more of a 50-50 thing. The Warrens
Yeah.
weren't the central characters in the
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
this one,
He
it's
was
very
more
clear.
80-20. No, like 70-30.
I would say 60-40.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
60-40.
I mean, the first scenes, they kind of go back and forth, and sometimes it feels a little bit like uncut. Like when they would go back from the family to the Warrens, sometimes it doesn't feel like it connected.
Yeah.
It's not, and like I saw it again just to see if it could like scare me again. It did. I didn't sleep.
Oh, it's scared me both times, yeah.
I had a hard time sleeping because that fucking nun. I told you. I tell you. But like for example, those scenes when they go back, they're putting exposition on the family, exposition on the Warrens. They think they're like fake. Those scenes at first, I thought that some took place in the past and now then in the future, but no, it was at the same time.
Yeah.
Sometimes technology can be like tricky.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, this is a fantastic movie.
And I love the fact that he confronted that part.
Yeah.
The fact that they opened.
He
with the
didn't
whole-
took the shit.
Yeah, he's like, you guys want to call my shit fake? Let's see what they did. And he even says, "What are you a doctor of? Don't play dirty, Ed. Come on."
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh fuck you! You're gonna call my wife a liar?"
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Hey,
it's a good one.
relationship goals.
Yeah.
In a way.
Take your breath. Take your breath, Ed. Take
Yeah.
your breath. Ed. Oh, and the fuck! I hated the scene where the girl was. You know how she had the water in her mouth? She was supposed to be talking.
Yeah.
And Ed Warren just turned around.
Yeah.
He was like, Eddie, Edward.
Oh yeah.
And he's just like,
That should have been scary for you. Yeah.
yeah, no, I was just like, fuck. For those of you who don't know, my name's Eddie.
If you haven't been like here long enough, I want to mention just one scene that this is to show how James Wan can like set a scene to be scary, and which I got scared even if it wasn't a scary scene. That scene when they're having breakfast, the Warrens, and they're talking about, maybe we should retire, maybe we're not made for this anymore. And I think it's Ed who says, we have other things in our life now. And this girl like walks like behind them. I thought it was like a ghost or something, and then like she sits down and she's like, "Hi Dad, hi Mom," and I'm like, "Oh, it's her daughter." Okay. Because like, she was just walking, the music was ominous, and I was like, what the fuck? Oh, it's her daughter. Oh shit.
Oh, man.
I would hate to be their like housewife or something. Like, I
Their
would hate to,
maid.
I would hate to be their maid. Like that would be like the worst thing. Also, that painting, fuck that painting.
Honestly, a version of Nikki ever saw me painting something like that, she would throw my ass out of the house.
Honestly, the scene when we just turned around and he's like, "Oh, I did this," I would have been like, "Yeah, you divorced that man, like right that second.
Get out right now.
Like you don't do that."
Yeah.
We're stopping on 19 minutes. Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
All
We are the Film House Anonymous.
No film will ever be safe.
A bunch of reviews are coming up because we took a big summer break, but they're coming your way, and we're gonna be uploading them back to back to back. So this was The Conjuring 2.
Up next, we'll probably be going...
X-Men.
X-Men Apocalypse. Fuck it.
Let's do it.
See you soon, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye.